Frank's hot sauce and biltong, will they go together? I'll show you how I make it. That is really good. Starting with a nice cut of silverside. We are going to cut with the grain, which is very important to ensure that we get a tender end product. To get consistent thickness, I'm just going to use my thumb as a guide. You don't want it too thick because it takes too long to dry. And I just want to make sure they're all equal so we've got a good test for the two different methods we're going to use. Now for spicing and marinating, we start with some apple cider vinegar. The vinegar is an important step as it kills any bacteria and helps stop any mold developing while it goes through the drying process. It also adds a bit of flavor, so you can use malt vinegar, brown vinegar, or whatever you prefer. Time to add Frank's Red Hot sauce. This is made from cayenne peppers and is a vinegar-based sauce. This is what got me thinking that it could actually work quite well with biltong. So I'm just going to rub it all the way through that meat, making sure every bit gets lathered in this beautiful sauce. Time to add the spice mix to the meat, which consists of 18 grams of salt, 2 grams of pepper, 5 grams of roasted coriander per kg of wet meat. And then I'm just going to sprinkle nice and evenly all over the meat. And then we're going to give it a real good rub through to ensure that flavor gets through all of it. And then we put it in the fridge to marinate. And 48 hours later, we are ready to hook it up and put it into our biltong box to start the drying process. Day 4, and the biltong is really starting to look good. It's a little bit cooler this part of the world at the moment, so taking a little bit longer to dry, but they are looking great. So now I'm going to take half of this biltong and we're going to use the second method. The second method I want to try is actually mopping the biltong halfway through to add extra intensity of flavor and to see what that's like. Now I know that if I was living in a very high temperature, high humidity area, this would actually be a little bit trickier than where I currently am. So I'm not sure how that would pan out if you tried that, but as with everything, give it a go, see what happens. But in a high humidity, high temperature area, you're best off probably using a biltong box that is sealed and you can control the conditions a bit better. But look at that. It just looks absolutely beautiful. That's going to be really tasty, surely. Then we're just going to hang them up again and let them carry on the drying process. I must say, it does smell good in there now. And look at them. Oh, God, I love biltong. Day 7. Temperature slightly increased lately, but these beauties are now ready to come off. Well, here we go. They're all ready. Come have a look. So these are the ones that we just did the initial marinade in. And you can see these are the guys that we gave the extra. Look at that color. It looks pretty weird for biltong, I've got to say. Okay, let's slice these guys up. So this is the first. It's just got the 48-hour marinade on it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Lovely and moist inside. Nice and tender. Alright, so this is the one we initially marinated for 48 hours. It's looking good. That tastes really good. Normal good biltong saltiness through it. So it's just got a bit of a hint of flavor from the Frank sauce. Like literally you wouldn't know it is Frank sauce unless you knew you put it in there. So very subtle. Nice little something different. Okay, so let's try the extra marinated one. Right, looks perfect, beautiful. Nice and soft inside. You can definitely smell. Could definitely smell the sauce on you. Let's give it a go. That is really good. Definitely get that full taste of the sauce through there. Got a little bit nice tang on it, but still just a standard kind of biltong salt on it. You can still taste the coriander in there. Very nice. I think it's definitely something I'll be trying again. Giving it an extra brush of sauce halfway through the drying is definitely worthwhile. I think I'll definitely do that again. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it's given you some inspiration to try this recipe or something similar. If you do, please leave me a comment. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and a subscribe. I'll have plenty of biltong videos to come in the future. Thanks very much for tuning in.